Hello, and welcome to another painting guide. We will start by painting this miniature by applying amethyst blue as the base coat for the skin. The mini was previously primed with black to ensure the paint adheres well to the mini. With violet red, we begin to paint the lighter planes, painting the high areas and leaving the downward facing areas in the previous color as they will be the darkest shadows. Now, with a 50-50 mix of violet red and dusty rose, we apply the next highlights, reducing the illuminated area of the skin to create a transition between colors. With a more diluted dusty rose, we enhance the highlights, using more diluted paint to achieve a cleaner transition between colors and further improve the smoothness of the transition. We now paint the membranes of the tail with Prussian blue. We add 50% tropical turquoise to the previous color to increase the saturation of the membranes. For the horns, we use the same steps as for the skin, but focusing on the edges to enhance contrast, marking all the edges with the lighter color so the miniature is readable from a distance when in the gaming table. For the pants, we apply deep green. This will be our base color, and we will be repeating the same steps as in the previous parts of the model. We now add 30% ivory to apply the first highlights, painting the high folds. With a 50-50 mix of deep green and ivory, we apply the highlights, painting the edges of the pants and their folds. For the shirt and leather elements, we apply flat brown as the base color. Then, we cover the shirt with khaki as it will be the lighter tone, reducing the area to be highlighted. We add 50% ivory to the previous color to apply the highlights, similarly to the pants, by marking the highest areas. We now paint a cut between the shadow color and the light we are applying to achieve a stronger contrast. Since it is a light color, we repeat with 2 or 3 layers to ensure the color is uniform. Otherwise, the transparency will show the dark color from the previous step. To highlight the apron, we use the same process, but with flat brown and khaki. Depending on how light we want this element, adding more khaki to the color mix is another possibility. Similarly, we emphasize the colors to achieve better color separation and read the miniature and its elements from a distance. For the belt, we apply black-gray as the base color and highlight by adding small amounts of ivory. And now, to achieve a better definition of the belt, let's just paint the highlights. This is very easy since the sculpture in the miniature has very well-defined edges. Finally, let's paint the metallic elements with leaf belcher, followed by applying edge highlights on the metal with ivory to make these elements stand out. For the beard and the hair, we use the same colors as the belt to maintain color harmony. For the hair, we first mark the hair strands and then highlight individual strands with a lighter color. The hair tone depends on the painter. If a very light color is desired, add more ivory to the mix. For the box, we apply a wash with wildwood contrast to emphasize the deep areas. And finally, with flat earth, we mark each individual plank. The base will be simple bricks. For this, we dry brush with flat brown and then apply brown skin to achieve a reddish tone. And that's it! Thank you so much for watching this video. If you found this useful, make sure to like, subscribe, and check out our other videos. See you in the next one!